Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to talk about ICP. I've been hearing about this one for a while, never really paid much attention to it. I've been focusing on building bags on other L1s. However, now seems to be the price. We're right at the cusp of possibly a big bull cycle, peak bull, I like to say, where things are about to take off. So now I'm starting to look at other projects that normally I don't look at to see what is a wise investment. Could ICP be one of those? At the end of this video, I'm going to look at a video by Dominic Williams, who is co-founder of ICP, and his vision for the project. So it's kind of like a reaction video as well. It's my first time doing one of these, but I don't think I would do it service without letting him talk about it and highlighting some of the good things about this project. And at the conclusion of it, I'll make a decision on whether I think it's a good investment. I will say that it is extremely off its all-time high. So if this thing has promise, and right now it's trading under $10. Sky is the limit for this project, but that's only if it's worth it. So if ICP is something that interests you, stay tuned till the end of the video. We'll look at this video together, and we'll see what we get. So let's take a look at ICP. Very popular project on crypto Twitter, I might add, but I never paid attention to it. So if we look at CoinMarketCap, we see that currently ICP sits outside of the top 20. It is number 23. Current price at the top of the video is $7.91. And if we look at the past 7 days, it is down 12%. And market cap's at 3.7 billion, so still some room to grow, especially if Bitcoin hits 6 figures. Possibly this can do a couple of X's, more than a couple of X's. It could do well. 24-hour volume, though, is around 75 million, and circulating supply is 470 million. So that's not bad. Now let's take a look at, as far as total supply, circulating supply, like we said before, 470 million. Total supply, 523. So a majority of the supply is already out there, so that's good. There is no max supply, though. And the fully diluted market cap is 4.1 billion. So if we look at the all-time price chart for this thing, let's not even do that. Let's look at a year. So we look at a year here, we see that the peak was around when a lot of these alts were running, so around 18 bucks. But if we look at the all-time high, I want to say this thing was like 400. Yeah, look at that, 428 bucks. This is according to CoinMarketCap. And the low was where we're at now, $7.09. So there's a chance that this thing can rock if the market conditions are favorable. Now, I will say that ICP has one thing going for it, is that it's currently in the AI space. And that is very, very bullish. AI is taking the world by storm. If you look at US stocks, you see what NVIDIA is doing. Anything related to AI was running. It's cooled off a bit, but I think it's only the beginning. Our future, the way technology is headed, is definitely going to be AI. So looking at this article here, it says that one of the most, and they highlight the top cryptos to possibly look into for next year. Let me show you what the article says right here. Top AI projects to watch, and ICP is at the top of the list. So it goes on to say that basically ICP is one of the most ambitious AI-driven crypto projects, aiming to extend the internet's functionality by offering a decentralized cloud computing platform. ICP allows developers to build scalable, secure, and fast decentralized applications without relying on traditional servers. While AI capabilities integrated into its blockchain, ICP enables automated decision-making processes, making it a key player in shaping the future of decentralized finance and applications. Investors are drawn to ICP potential to bridge the gap between AI and blockchain. So that's the use case. That's a very effective, impactful use case, bridging the gap between AI and blockchain. So that is cool. It looks like one of the main objectives too was basically traditional software, how we know it now with computers. They wanted to implement that and change that into smart contracts. So duality between Web 2 and Web 3, they are working on it. So let's look at some of the on-chain metrics here. Average TPS is a plus for me. Average TPS you see there is about over 10,000 And if you want to compare, Ethereum is nowhere near that amount. So it's one of the fastest L1s out there. If we look at the fees, currently ICPs collect around 37,000 in fees, and their revenue is the same, obviously. DEX trading volume is only 1.1 million. Weekly core active developers 92. Daily transactions is 28,000, which is low. Daily active addresses is about 6,000, which is extremely low. And then TVL, which we'll look at the next page, is 47 million. So these things are concerning, but I will take it and understand that right now we are trading sideways. Right now, alts are bleeding. Although there's some small recoveries, alts are really bleeding right now, and Bitcoin is king at this point of the cycle. But, if I would say there's some issues, is things that make my antennas raise, we look at this DEX trading volume, weekly, the daily transactions, 28,000, and daily active addresses, 6,000. So that is kind of concerning for me. But, again, let's take a look. Let's continue. I don't want to make some quick, rash decisions, but it's something to consider. And this is according to Artemis Terminal. This is where I get that information from as far as the on-chain metrics. Going into DeFi again, currently against all chains, it is ranked, where are we at? ICP. ICP is currently ranked 48. So it's above the likes of Tezos, Hedera, Metis, the L2, Manta, another L2, above Injective, above Telos. So that's, it's decent. So as far as total value locked, 47 million. Let's see what's driving that number. So main project that's driving this number is like Service Nervous System. This is a governance incentives token. So it's up as far as TVL goes, 27 million. Then their Sonic, their DEX has 10 million, and so on and so forth. So there's some room to make up there. But again, obviously you want to get in when things are early and maybe things aren't popping off like they normally would, because obviously the price would be much higher. But let's see if this has potential. Let us see. So let's take a look at this video here by Dominic Williams, who is the co-founder of this project here. And this is my first reaction video. And the reason I want to do this is because he has some interesting things to say. So let's take a listen and see what we got.
Hello, everyone. This video celebrates the internet computer passing 3 faultless years in production. We're going to do a lightning review, check out some new stuff, including some Easter eggs, and see where we're going. The internet computer is 3rd-generation blockchain in motion. If you're new to this, prepare to be amazed and see blockchain networks in a completely new light. Before proceeding, let's check out the internet computer dashboard, which provides some baseline facts. There are some mind-blowing things worth noticing. Number 1, we are looking at the first fully sovereign network. The dots on the map behind me show data centers in which node providers are running special dedicated node machines. Those are independent data centers, not Amazon Web Services. This is a sovereign network running on special sovereign hardware. It is completely different to a proof-of-stake network where validators run on Amazon or Hetzner, say, which services can switch them off.
That's true.
This hardware not only creates a truly sovereign network, but helps enable number 2. This is blockchain on steroids. Today, the internet computer is processing an off-the-scale 350,000 Ethereum equivalent transactions a second. You can see stats there. It's of course saying 340,000 transactions a second right now, but it's a demo. It is processing more smart contract compute than every other blockchain in existence. The network's technology enables it to scale as needed. We hope into the trillions of transactions a second. This is magic that ICP has earned through 1,000 years of R&D effort and counting, and rapid technical evolution enabled by decentralized governance, which brings us to number 3. The internet computer network is controlled by a super sophisticated DAO. The network doesn't need to fork to upgrade. It doesn't depend on backdoors, and it doesn't depend on centralized intermediaries taking actions to evolve. That's because it runs under the control of the world's most sophisticated DAO, which has more than $3 billion staked inside. You can see that figure back up there. It's like $3.1 billion TVL. It's called the network nervous system, and it's permissionless, and anybody can submit proposals. Here you can see a bunch. The network executes them automatically. They even upgrade the ICP protocol implementation running on node machines without the blockchain stopping. Full decentralization without intermediaries, which not only increases security, but enables rapid evolution in practice. Third generation blockchain rocks, but what does it make possible? Let's look at OpenChat, which was the first fully on-chain Web3 service ever built. You're looking at a web page here that's served by smart contracts. On third generation blockchain, smart contracts serve interactive web. There's no Amazon, no server machines, or anything else that becomes a trusted intermediary that's a backdoor, a nexus for hacks, and can censor, delete, or switch off.
That is
Just
a
smart
strong
contracts.
use case right there, guys.
Scrolling
Strong use
around,
case.
we can see that there's some communities here with 44,000 members. That's pretty cool. So let's authenticate. We're going to use internet identity. On third generation blockchain, we can interact directly with smart contracts in a secure session. We don't need a crypto wallet. Everything is seamless and friction-free
That's good to onboard some new users. for
using
sure.
a passkey-based system. Boom. We're almost in and interacting directly with smart contracts. The UX you see involves assets signed and served by smart contracts, and every interaction is a transaction. The smart contracts are paying for their own gas in a unique reverse gas model, so transactions stay in the background. Okay, let's send a message to the Definity CTO, Jan Kamenisch. Gonna say, hi Jan, is all good in R&D today? Okay. See when we get 2 ticks. Jan's not seen it. Come on. This is where I say chugga chugga again, right? What's he gonna say? That message I've just said is a transaction. It's stored by the smart contracts. The same happens if I'm sending a media message. It's all on chain, and it only happens on ICP. All right, okay. Thanks, Jan. He's sent me back some chain key Bitcoin. Much appreciated. He sent me this Bitcoin instantly in a chat message. That's the magic of chain key cryptography, which is only available today on the internet computer. Now for an Easter egg. I'm going to ask Jan to send me some stablecoin, some USDC.
That is convenient, guys.
Hey,
Not to
send
mention the
me
security
some
of the blockchain.
stablecoin.
That's good.
Dude.
Huh.
All right. Come on, Jan. I just got 2 ticks straight away there. I'm waiting. Should say we're in a basement studio here. The Wi-Fi's a bit slow. Chugga chugga. Maybe he's not going to send it to me. Okay. Here we have it. So, thanks again, Jan. Now you see it. ERC20 tokens are coming. USDC on Ethereum is something the community has been asking for a while, because DeFi on the internet computer could benefit from a stablecoin. And now we have it. We have USDC on Ethereum on the internet computer. No dodgy bridges are involved, just trustless blockchain cryptography. We can send and receive and process tokens now in a second at tiny cost. But what happens if I want some ICP tokens on my OpenChat account? Let's check out my OpenChat wallet, where I keep tokens I want to send in messages. Okay, that's pretty small, so I'm going to zoom in. Okay, so if I lean back a bit, you can see I've got some Bitcoin and I've got some USDC. So let's swap some Bitcoin for some ICP. So, in fact, I'm going to swap all my Bitcoin for ICP. There we go. Yeah, just do it. So here we go. It's happening. Very nice.
I will say I did some research on this guy, and he is very, very
Now, I
involved.
should say, of course, this swap's not happening on OpenChat. OpenChat has integrated with a DEX on the Internet Computer called ICP Swap. And that's one of the great things with smart contracts. They're composable, which makes it possible to do these kind of things. You can build, like, something like a Web3 social network that holds tokens and then integrate it with DeFi services so that people can swap tokens from inside the social network itself. And you'll notice it's done. Fantastic. You'll notice how, and there you go, I've got 10 ICP. Fantastic. You'll notice how, there was no crypto wallet involved. This is full stack decentralization where tokens move and get swapped without the friction of wallets. But you might say,
that's nice.
If this OpenChat service holds tokens, can't the developers steal them? The answer is of course not. OpenChat also decentralizes control using a special DAO called a service nervous system. The smart contract software that makes up OpenChat can only be updated by proposals the community approves. So with this model, no more rug pulls. Let's just have a look at that quickly. I'm a member of the OpenChat community. Go down to the proposals chat, and you can see here, right inside that chat feed, are proposals that the community is voting on. That's how OpenChat gets updated. That there are no backdoors. This is what end-to-end decentralization and autonomy looks like on third-generation blockchain, and it's a total game changer. Okay, but what about the future? Let's finish up with 3 big new frontiers in the ICP ecosystem today: AI, ICP hubs, and Utopia. So just in case you missed my earlier AI smart contract demo, today, AI already runs fully on-chain on the Internet Computer as smart contracts. And remember, only ICP can do this. This is unique to the Internet Computer. So let's get this neural network smart contract to tell me what an image is. It's a new image today. All right, set it going. And still takes a while. This is a neural network running as a smart contract, but it's pretty quick, and it's getting faster all the time. It's correctly recognized that this is a picture of a balloon. Interestingly, it's also thrown up the phrase, I don't know if you can see it on your screen, piggyback, and I guess that's because the balloon has got gold coins on it. Tamper-proof, unstoppable, and sometimes autonomous AI running on third-generation blockchain is going to be huge, and is only possible on the Internet Computer today. More AI demos are coming, but for now, let's talk about ICP hubs. ICP hubs are independent organizations springing up all over the world for those interested in real decentralization and the future of compute, which is third-generation blockchain. They are building a decentralized army. Now, I'm incredibly excited to announce that ICP hubs have grown to almost 40 countries. The map is behind me. Just recently, there was a ICP Hubs global town hall hosted on an X space, and it was attended by more than 1.5 million people. Clearly, an earthquake is brewing, but for now, I want to talk about the next revolution, something that is very important to the future of ICP. Utopia. Utopia stands for Unstoppable, Tamper-Proof, Open Platform for Independent Autonomy. It's a sovereign cloud technology that is powered by ICP technology that will extend the power and reach of third-generation blockchain into the field of enterprise and government compute. These guys are desperate for solutions to cybersecurity challenges, resilience challenges, IT productivity challenges, licensing cost challenges, and they want sovereign compute, platforms where service providers like big tech clouds don't have backdoor access to their data. ICP is taking a shot at the main prize, offering a complete alternative compute stack that packages third-generation blockchain technology to solve for these seminal problems.
It's more B2B, but it's a huge use case.
To put this in perspective, the global cost of cybercrime is tipped to top $10 trillion next year. It's a problem on a par with war and climate change. These are the kinds of big problems ICP can help solve. Enterprise and government need solutions. When an enterprise or government builds on a Utopia network, their systems and services run safely without the fallible protections of cybersecurity systems like firewalls and anti-malware, just like on the internet computer. Moreover, the simplification of IT infrastructure will make IT personnel far more productive. We currently spend $2 trillion a year on IT personnel, but they spend 95% of the time just chasing complexity. And by the way, did I mention you don't need a database server to build systems and services on Utopias? It's going to help enterprise save on their $1 trillion licensing costs too. Utopia will be a game changer, not only for the enterprise, but the internet computer and ICP ecosystem. It's going to add immense network effects. The internet computer will make Utopia networks interoperable. They will be as intranets to the internet. And versions of open source projects like OpenChat will be able to run as enterprise software on Utopias, generating revenues for their communities from support contracts. This is the bright future that awaits fully on-chain Web3, and it's happening on ICP. The ICP community is pursuing the biggest challenges in tech, and we're going to do big things. Third-generation blockchain is the future of compute, and we're playing for the main prize. So it's time for a toast. Can someone pour me a glass of wine certified by Federally, a government supply chain framework running on the internet computer? Hi, Ian.
So that is that. Wow. Some interesting things were said there, and I like the use case for them. As far as, they're going for retail, they're going for businesses and enterprises, and I can see the use case, especially internet security. I like the ease of using, using the blockchain, not having to go into a wallet, knowing your seed phrase and doing all of that. And I think there's some appeal there. I like to take a deeper look into the, the rich list and see how many token holders, who holds most of the supply, look at all those things. But I will say that as far as looking at historically where the price was over $400 to where it is now, knowing that AI is going to be the narrative for the next bull cycle, I think AI, RWA, and memes will probably be the main things driving altcoins next year. And I can see positive things happening for this. I am extremely impressed by what I've seen so far. I mentioned Dominic Williams, the person we just saw speaking. He's very involved, kind of like a Charles, maybe not as charismatic and not as popular, but he's out there. He's actually speaking at Token 2049. Love to hear what he has to say about ICP and their vision for the future. But the things he said here really impressed me. This may be one that we probably should take a look at. Not financial advice, but I mean, right now it's sitting at 3 billion market cap. It has some room to run. Historically, it did it before, and I don't see why not, especially when it has the tailwinds rather, of strong AI narrative, crazy bull cycle that's going to happen. Things could be positive for this. So let me know what you think of ICP. I'm probably going to do a follow-up video, especially if he says something during 2049 regarding this project, but this was not on my radar, but it is now. So guys, I hope you liked the video. If so, please hit the like button. Tell me your thoughts on ICP and subscribe to the channel to see more content. Talk to you later. Bye.